Hello, my name is Victor, and I want to learn English.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I'd like to withdraw 950 francs.
What notes would you like?
One 500-franc note, 400s and 150.
Here you are, sir. 500, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 50 is 950.
Thank you. Oh, I forgot. Could you please give me some information? I'm going to South America for 1 month. What do you suggest I take? Traveller's checks or cash?
Oh, it's better to take traveller's checks. It's safer.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I'd like to withdraw 950 francs.
What notes would you like?
One 500-franc note, 400s and 150.
Here you are, sir. 500, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 50 is 950.
Thank you. Oh, I forgot. Could you please give me some information? I'm going to South America for 1 month. What do you suggest I take? Traveller's checks or cash?
Oh, it's better to take traveller's checks. It's safer.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.
Look, Mr. Smith is in the bank. Why?
Because he has his money in a bank account.
Oh, yes.
I'd like to withdraw 950 francs.
Does he want to deposit some money?
No. He wants to withdraw some money, Victor.
How much money does he withdraw?
950 francs.
What notes would you like?
One 500-franc note, 400s and 150.
What banknotes would Mr. Smith like?
He'd like one 500-franc note, 400s and 150.
Ah, that's a lot of money.
Oh, I forgot. Could you please give me some information? I'm going to South America for 1 month. What do you suggest I take? Traveller's checks or cash?
What does Mr. Smith ask the cashier?
He wants to know if it's better to take cash or traveller's checks for his trip to South America.
Oh, it's better to take traveller's checks. It's safer.
The cashier tells Mr. Smith to take traveller's checks with him because it's safer.
Where do you keep your money? In a bank account? In a safe? In a sock? Under your mattress? Personally, I have a small current account, and I receive a statement every month.
Is your account sometimes overdrawn?
Yes, I must admit, my account is sometimes in the red.
Aha. So you must pay interest on your overdraft.
Yes, I pay a lot of bank charges. What sort of bank account do you have? A current account? A deposit account? A savings account? A joint account with your husband or wife? Do you prefer to pay cash or by check? Or do you use a credit card? Personally, I prefer not to pay at all.
Mr. Smith goes into a bank. He tells the bank clerk he would like to withdraw 950 francs. The clerk asks Mr. Smith how he would like the money. He says he would like one 500-franc note, 4 100-franc notes, and one 50-franc note. Then Mr. Smith asks for some information. He tells the clerk he is going to South America for 1 month. He asks if it is better to take traveler's checks or cash. The clerk says it is safer to take traveler's checks.
Good evening. I'd like to show you a film of my exploits in the Alps.
In the Alps?
Yes, on the Matterhorn.
Victor, what are you doing?
Can't you see? I'm climbing the Matterhorn. It's one of the highest mountains in Europe.
But you're crazy. First the Sahara, and now the Matterhorn.
Yes, and that's not all. I'm preparing my expedition to Mount Everest, which is much higher than the Matterhorn.
Everest? You? Only the best can climb Everest.
I'm a better climber than you.
Perhaps, but I'm not as crazy as you.
Look, the storm is getting worse.
This is nothing. There is as much snow as this on Mount Everest. More, in fact. The worst snowstorms and blizzards are on Mount Everest. The worst in the world.
I know. Mount Everest is more difficult than the Matterhorn, but it will be no problem for me.
Everest is the most dangerous mountain in the world, Victor. You cannot climb Everest.
It's less dangerous than you imagine. A lot of people can climb Everest.
No, Victor. Fewer than you think.
Perhaps, but I can. I can climb as many mountains as I want. I'm the greatest.
Victor is the greatest. What are you doing, Victor?
I'm looking for something. Ah, here it is.
What are you doing now?
Can't you see? I'm watering my plants.
Do you often water your plants, Victor?
Yes, I look after my garden every day.
Yes, Victor. Your plants are very beautiful.
Thank you. And look at this flower. I love it. It's my favorite. Every morning, I give it extra special attention. Look at it. It's growing.